I really don't like talking negatively about smaller creators, but a lot of you seem to have a really big issue where you like promoting scam products that claim to be a terabyte or more, and when commenters try to point it out, you just tend to double down. I get the allure of making money is very enticing, but when you're doing it by scamming your audience, that's not okay. I've been trying to do it gently, but that hasn't seemed to work, so here we are. Hey Brian, I'm not really sure why you think testing a drive like this is going to take 19 plus hours, considering every time I run ValiDrive on one of these, it takes about 5 minutes. Actually, that's not true. I know why you think it's going to take that long, and it's because you're trying to cover your own butt. If you claim that it takes 19 plus hours, it removes accountability from yourself, so that way you can keep trying to make money off of these drives. Since you don't seem to have the time to actually run the proper test, here you go, I'll help you out. See how this test says that it is 52.3 gigabytes instead of the 1 terabyte that is advertised? And yes, this is the same card that you've been promoting. Here's the receipt from the company that I bought it from, which is the company you've been promoting. I recommend actually running the test next time instead of pretending to run the test and claiming that it takes way too long to actually perform the test. Now, Printmaster Studio, how are you doing, especially after that part of the video? I got really excited when I saw this comment saying that you had actually run a test, but then I watched the video of you running this test and...
Yes, it is actually 1 terabyte. It's 2 off from 1 terabyte, to be fair, but it's 998 GB.
Opening properties in Windows to see what size this drive claims to be is not actually running a test, hence why comments on that video say that they're going to run a test themselves. Considering how many videos you have on your channel about cybersecurity stuff, I was actually hopeful that you would know how to run a test to find out what actual size this drive is. But I guess I was wrong, and I'm pretty sure there's a term for people like that, but my train of thought has kind of skid to a stop. Maybe I'll think of it later. When a fraudulent card like this one updates its firmware to claim the wrong size, it's not something that you're just going to be able to see in Windows properties. It's still going to claim a terabyte on that because Windows is asking the drive what size it claims to be. I'll give you an example. It's kind of like this box here. This box is 9 inches by 6 inches by 3.5 inches. But if I write on the other side saying that this box is 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot, that doesn't magically make this box 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot. People are asking you to actually take a measurement to find out how big the box is, but instead you are showing this label right here and saying, see, I told you I was right. This is 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot. Hence why people are calling you out. There's a few different ways you can actually test drives like this. You can save a lot of files onto it and see how many don't get corrupted. I recommend things like ValiDrive because they're usually fairly quick and can tell you what's going on. Honestly, I hope this helps at least a few smaller creators stay away from scams like this, but based off of how many videos I've seen advertising this and how many creators have doubled and tripled down on saying that this is not a scam, I don't really have my hopes up.